Hey everybody, Jacquie Somerville here, author of the Little Rule Book series and founder of the Be Your Own Soulmate movement. Welcome to my video blog. This week's video was inspired by a quote that I heard from Dr. Brené Brown, who was being interviewed by Oprah Winfrey for Oprah's Life class on OWN. I don't know if any of you guys watch that, but the Oprah Life class, which I think is on a Sunday on OWN, is really worthwhile. I've seen some tremendous stuff in the last few weeks. And this was the quote from Dr. Brené Brown. It goes like this: "You can't do anything brave if you're wearing the straitjacket of what will people think." End quote. I'm going to say it one more time. You can't do anything brave if you're wearing the straitjacket of what will people think. You know, worrying about what everybody else thinks, what people will say about you, what they'll think about you, is almost as human as walking upright, I think. And the thing is that we're born free of stuff like that. I mean, think about a baby. It screams and yells. It doesn't give a, what anybody thinks. And yet over time, society and parents and adults teach us that we need to behave in a certain way because what will people think? And so it goes on. And children who are carefree will slowly but surely become concerned about what others are saying about them, what others think about them. And here's the thing about it. It's a major, major factor in why so many people get to the end of their days with regret. So many people get to the end of their days having never ever become who they were truly intended to be, having never realized the life of their dreams. It's a really, really big reason why. And so that's why I'm addressing it today, because it's a huge thing. And it's something that I've struggled with for most of my life, as I'm sure most people have. But very recently, I've kind of got a grip on it. And I'm really proud of that. And it's enabling me to move forward without worrying about criticism and without worrying about what anybody else thinks. See, as long as you're doing what's morally okay by your own standards and what's ethical and what's legal, and you're not knowingly physically hurting any other living being, then you really do need to do what it is that you need to do. A short while ago, I was in a relationship with somebody who fell on hard times. And here's the thing. His problems had the ability to affect me in a big way. So I was vacillating. What am I going to do? Am I going to support this person? Or am I going to cut and run? What am I going to do? And it was a difficult question for me for a long, long time. It plagued me. And one day I was going for an early morning walk. And here's a great tip. If ever anything's bugging you, do a lot of walking. It really helps. Anyway, I was going for an early morning walk and ruminating about this. What am I going to do? Am I going to stay? Am I going to go? What's the right thing for me to do? And all of a sudden, this question came out of the sky and hit me. And the question was, Jacqueline, if you knew no one else on the planet, if you were only surrounded by strangers, except you and this other person, what would you do? What would you do if nobody else knew you, so nobody else cared? Wow. And the answer was so clear and so simple. It was, oh my God, I would do what's morally right by me, by my own standards. What's right? And what was right was sticking with that person. Because at the end of the day, I was vacillating, not because of what I wanted, but because I was concerned about what would other people think. So next time you're faced with a big decision, whether it's to love somebody, to get married, to get divorced, whether it's to buy a home that you love, whether it's to quit your job, whether it's to go traveling for a year, whether it's to start a business, whatever it is, ask yourself that question. What would I do if everybody else on this earth were strangers to me? If nobody else knew me and nobody cared, what decision would I make? You're going to find this question life-changing. You're going to start making decisions about things you've been sitting on the fence about for some time. You know, the very worst thing, in my opinion, is people getting to their end of their days being filled with regret, having never realized the life of their dreams, having never become who they were fully, truly intended to become on this earth. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let the opinions, the prejudices, and the judgments of other people determine your own destiny. This is within your hands. You can make the right decisions. Do what's right by you. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Live the life of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Jacquie Somerville, reminding you that instead of focusing on finding love, focus on being love and finding yourself. And if you've liked this video, please click the like button, share it with your friends, and head on over to JacquieSomerville.com and sign up so that you never miss another free video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.